Yo, Coach Renz about to get a little rough on y'all. Now, if you saw my Instagram post, you already know, or my Facebook, you already know the first part of what I'm about to say. But for everybody else, let me give you a recap. You see, I own Uncle Renz Popcorn. It's a gourmet popcorn shop. But right now, the Fox Theater, their machine broke. So, I've been making all the popcorn for the Fox Theater, and I'm currently making an order right now for the Fox Theater, for their shows. So I was going to pick up some supplies. One of the gentlemen over there, he was like, damn, I'm on the wrong end of the business. I need to be on your side of this business. And I told him, I said, hey, it ain't that hard. All you got to do is start out, find you $1,000, save up $1,000, then go out, start doing some small events, build yourself up. Even if you like the popcorn guy from your garage or in your apartment complex, start out small, build yourself up, do some events. Don't live off the money, save the money, build yourself up, add more, be able to do more, get you a place, a space, be able to grow your business, sell it online, whatever you got to do, just build it. And he's like, well, see, that's the problem, finding that $1,000. And I said this verbatim, almost verbatim, to any grown-ass man, or woman for this instance, any grown-ass man who can't find $1,000 in 6 months with all the bullshit that you buy every month, you can't find $1,000 in 6 months, you need to be punched in the fucking face. That's what I told him. If you can't save $1,000 in 6 months, you need to be punched in the face. Because I'm going to tell you, you waste money on cigarettes, you waste money on alcohol, you waste money on fast food, you waste money on so many things every month. I guarantee if I went through any of your checkbooks, any of your bank statements, I can find where you're wasting enough money so that in 6 months, you can have $1,000. And even if you are to the hilt where you can't do that, maybe you can only save, $100 a month. So what? Okay, it takes you 10 months. Fact of the matter is, many of you are not successful because you lack the ability to be resourceful, you lack the ability to be resilient, and you lack the ability to be relentless. And so I was thinking about that. As I drove away, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about, okay, what the hell makes me different? Why am I different? And I was thinking about that a lot. Like, there's no difference between me and this guy, really, right? I mean, shit, let's be honest. I'm a black guy in America. He's a white guy in America. I got to climb over 3 mountains. He just got to cross the street for us to get to the same place. So let's be real. When he says this to me, I'm thinking, dude, you're white in America. You have more opportunity. It's easier for you to get there than it is for me. You put a white man's face on Uncle Renz Popcorn, he probably makes more. He probably sells more. Probably easier to get in spaces. I'm not mad about that. That's just reality. But what do? I don't care. I care less. Like, people want to come to me and they talk about business and they complain about the unfairness. It's like, so the fuck what? You got to go and do it. You just got to get out there and do it. Like, I'm going to tell you, I just got turned down for a location that I wanted. Now, what's odd is I used to be in a Publix Plaza. But for some reason, this Publix Plaza turned me down. Is it because I'm black? I don't know. Is it because the lawyers really couldn't understand the language in the lease? I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. Has the leases changed for Publix since I was in a Publix Plaza once before? That was like 5 years ago. I don't know. It could be. But what I do know is that I got turned down. What I do know is that sometimes you get turned down because of the way you look. It happens. But you keep moving forward. You see, many people would have taken that being turned down as a reason for them to quit, a reason for them to give up, a reason for them to complain. Oh, you should go fight them. You should go sue them. You should go man, look, a lawyer can interpret the language of a lease in so many different ways that it's not even worth the time nor money. And while I'm doing that, I could be moving on to other locations that are better, or locations that are equal to, or just another location. Why would I waste my time just because somebody else got some kind of issue within themselves? That's not my responsibility. You gotta be so resilient that when you get kicked down, that you don't allow anything to stop you. When somebody try to put a roadblock, you just overcome it. You climb the freaking mountain. You go across the water. You do whatever you got. You cross the freaking suspension bridge, even though it's swinging left and right. You do whatever you got to do to get there. The problem is so many people are not willing to do what it takes to get there. They'll complain, they'll wish, they'll want. But you got to be so resilient that every time you come up against something, you say, nah, I got knocked down, but I'm getting back up. I got pushed back, but I'm pushing forward. It doesn't matter what happens, I'm going through it. Oh, you turn me down? They're not going to turn me down. Oh, you don't want to deal with me? They'll deal with me. You don't want to give me the money? They'll give me the money. Or I'll find it somehow. You got to be resilient to be able to say that. Now, the other thing is you got to be resourceful. Many of you are just not resourceful. It may take you a year of going through SBA classes in order for the SBA to back you. But your business plan and everything is going to be so much better. So much better. It may take you a year to go with a mentor, and you have to spend that money. But you're going to be so much better, and your possibility of success increases dramatically. There are so many things you got to be resourceful about. My father used to have this saying: there's the right way, the wrong way, and there's the Reed way. What is that? Now, the Reed way wasn't some Jimmy rig kind of way. The Reed way is a way, it's not the exact right way as far as the book is concerned, but it's a way that makes it equal to the book. We went a different route, but we still got there. You know, I wanted to go to New York. Instead of traveling on 95, I traveled 75 and then had to take some other highways over this way and that way. But I got there. We still got to the same spot. We just went a different route. It may take a little longer, but it got there. You still get there. So that's the right way, the wrong way, the Reed way. As long as you get there and you get there efficiently, you get there in a way that it still works just as well, if not better, right? So if a person tells me no, then I got to be resourceful enough to go and figure out how to make it work. If something is not going right, I got to be resourceful enough to make it work. And you got to have that in you. Then the other thing, you got to be relentless. You got to be relentless. So I told you guys, I'm doing this order for the Fox. This is just like 20 bags. We still got to do... well, we're doing a total of 60, so 40 more bags that I got to do, right? Here's the thing. The first time they called me, I was down in New Orleans with my brother and my sister, taking the very rare vacation time frame that I ever take. We got there on Friday. I get the call Saturday morning. I told my employee, tell him yes. I start driving from New Orleans to Atlanta, 7 hours, knowing that I don't even have the supplies to fill this order. I'm on the phone. I'm calling my supplier. It's Saturday. They're closed. I'm doing everything I can to beg and borrow and whatever else I got to do to get them to open the door to provide me enough product so that I can make this order. I convinced one of them to do it. They come up. He drove 45 minutes, so I greatly appreciate him. Drove 45 minutes, opened the door, got my supplies. I got to my store at 9:45 that night. I popped this popcorn all night long to 11:30 and got it delivered on time at 12 o'clock to the Fox Theater. And then they called me and said, we need another order. And ever since then, every time their machine has broken, they call me, I need another order. I need another order. I need another order. They have changed my bottom line. They doubled my bottom line over the last month because they kept calling and keep calling for orders until their machine is fixed. So I'm just saying, you got to have that kind of relentlessness about you. You got to be able to say, it doesn't matter what I got to go through to get there. I'm going through it. You know, it doesn't matter if I got to climb on my belly over the mountain. I'm going to climb on my belly over the mountain to get there. You got to be relentless. And that's my mindset. My mindset is to be relentless. Sure, you're going to make mistakes. I've made plenty. You're going to learn from those mistakes. So keep going. You're going to have people try to stop you. I've had plenty. But you got to overcome their energy, their will, their fight, their power, whatever they got. And I've done that. You got to keep going. You got to be so relentless that people are afraid to come against you. That's how you get to that point where you're going to the governor's ball, the president's events. Not this one, but you're going to these different, you up there in the class where you want to be, dealing with things that you want to deal with, working on the world stage or the state stage or the city stage, whatever stage you want to be on. Wherever you measure success, you got to be relentless about that thing. And the last thing, which is keeping most of y'all from doing it, which is the reason why most of y'all need to be punched in the face, you got to have patience. You got to have patience. Too many of y'all, I'm 47 years old. I'm not even a tenth of where I want to be. A tenth of where I'm going to be. A tenth of where I desire to be. I'm not even a tenth at 47. And here's the thing. I'm patient enough to wait till I'm 67 to get there. I'm patient enough to go the next 20, 30 years to get there. Most of y'all aren't patient enough to go 2-3 years. Most of y'all aren't patient enough to go 6 months. If you start a business and it don't pop immediately, you quit. You quit. If your finances ain't going right immediately, you quit. You always looking for some get rich quick scheme. Somebody came up and when they do the thing, oh, you want to make $200 extra a month? Ask me how. You want to make an extra $500 a month? Inbox me. Y'all so quick to go for that bullshit. So quick to go for that bullshit. When 98% of the people in that industry, in those types of things, lose money. Lose money. But y'all so quick because it only costs $29 to start. It only costs $100 to start. And then when you get in it, you're not willing to do the work that's necessary. Because then you realize, oh shit, I got to recruit. Oh shit, I'm going to have to work like 12 hours a day just to make this thing work for the next year in order to get there, to replace my income. Y'all ain't willing to do that. Even that's why there's only 2% of those people succeed in that. Restaurant business, only 60% fail. Because y'all not willing to, oh, I'm a good cook, but you just want to put it in your neighborhood. It's 15 damn restaurants that are exactly like yours in your area, but you just keep on putting the same damn thing. And then you half-ass it. You half-ass your marketing. You half-ass your presentation. You half-ass your packaging. You half-ass all these things. And I'm guilty of it. I've done it myself. I've half-butt things as well. But I changed a lot of things. I'm constantly changing. I got some packages coming today to upgrade my packaging for shipping. So for all you guys who order Uncle Renz popcorn, in the next month, at the beginning of the year, the packaging is going to be totally different. There's only going to be 2 sizes, maybe. Might just be 1. But the packaging is going to be totally different. And I'm going to look into wholesale this. Totally different packaging. And you always got to upgrade your game and be patient to be able to do it. Most of y'all aren't patient to make a business work. You ain't patient to make anything work. You want shit to just happen immediately, and you ain't got that long haul. You know, most of these people who've made it, they had a 10-year, 20-year journey, but y'all don't want to hear about the journey. Amazon didn't have a 1-year journey. They had like a 20-year journey. Starbucks had a 40-year journey. Y'all not willing to go through the journey. And that's why so many of you fail. And you need to be punched in the freaking face. All right? So that's my rant for today. That's my rant for today. And then the other part, let me give one last part. Y'all don't want to spend the dang on money. Y'all don't want to spend the money. I'm telling y'all about the alchemy to a life. How you can fix your credit, get yourself in position so you can have $1,000, so you can have $10,000, $20,000 just on credit so you can start a business. Most of y'all scared to use credit to start a business when rich folks been using credit left and right to start business. That's how they build their business, on credit. I just told you how a gentleman, Landry's, on his 3rd restaurant was totally built on credit. Popcorn Girl in Vegas, totally built on credit. So many businesses are totally built on credit, but y'all scared. Y'all scared to do it. Y'all already thinking about how you're going to lose before you even contemplate how you're going to win. Y'all already losing in your mind, so of course your dang on business is going to fail. But I'm telling you the alchemy to a life so that you can learn how to get your mind right, so that you can get your heart right, so that then you can get your actions right, and you can build your credit, build wealth, get yourself in a financial position so that you can be successful, whatever level it is. But guess what? I brought it all the way down from $369 to $98 and an intensive, and you guys are still so stuck on I want shit for free. I want to build this for free. Why can't you just give it away? You think I'm going to fly to your city, pay for the accommodation, pay for the building, pay for all the material, give you 3 books in your hand and 1 digital, and I'm supposed to do this for free? Are you serious? Are you serious? Really? If you have that mentality, that mindset, please unsubscribe from my YouTube channel. If you have that mentality, that mindset, please unfriend me on Facebook, Instagram, and all that other stuff. Stop following me on my Coach Renz page on Facebook. If you have that mentality, please go away. Please go away. Please, 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 please. And as we begin to develop the temple of wisdom, don't join. Do not join. Do not show up. Do not. Because we're about building the community, building and buying and purchasing and making things better, and economic development as well as mental and spiritual development. So please don't. Please stay away. I'm begging you. Please stay away. Go back to whatever you were doing before. All right? Because the only part of patience that I'm done with having patience for people who are so stuck in a mentality that they will continuously fail. And I check every day to see how many people in each city is joining the Alchemy of Life tour. And I'm not surprised by some, but others I'm very thankful for. And I only look forward for those who are going to be there. All right, so y'all have a great day. Remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable.